And you filled out one of those puppies. Beautiful, thank you, sir. So, I'll give you a quick rundown. Anyways, two are really sick of hearing me say the same thing over and over again. But, so, it's kind of a show within a show, if you will, right?
Yeah.
So we have written a series together. We have 12 episodes, hour-long episodes each of a sci-fi series that is going to be the foundation of this. So we're going to have 6 episodes and we're going to read through 2 scripts per episode, right? So the foundation is the read-through, but there's also this kind of mockumentary reality element to it.
Okay.
You're going to be yourself when you're not characterizing your own, but even when you, because it's going to be cold read-throughs, so you're essentially yourself always, but we want you to kind of create the character given that you're cast. But there's also going to be the talking heads.
Okay.
So we're going to be reading through 2 episodes, but we're also going to ask you to kind of give confessionals, if you will, to the camera before the first episode, in between the 2, and then at the end too. So you'll be required to do these like 10-minute confessionals 3 times. Maybe not 10 minutes, just 5 minutes. You know. Just give us a little material 3 times in the process. The series that we're basing it on, it is sci-fi series set in the not-too-distant future where Hollywood has crumbled because people are sick of the prequel, sequels, and remakes. There's an original thought vacuum. But luckily, there's a new medium that can record and edit dream content. So the new celebrity are those who have the most potent, profitable dreams. Our show doesn't necessarily focus on the dream content itself, it focuses on the dreamers and the dream production companies. So we have these 2 huge companies that were kind of the focus of our show. Imagine Universal versus Miramax.
Yeah.
Insight Company is the Miramax. They're doing very innovative things to make sure that their dreamers dream profitably, interestingly, and award-winningly, if you will. And yeah, so it's essentially following the players, the dreamers, and the producers, and the casting agents within these 2 dream production companies. So imagine Adaptation, you seen Adaptation with Nick Cage, meets Waiting for Guffman.
Okay.
I think that's the best way to put it. I think that's what we're trying to go for.
Alright.
Scout, right? What do you think? We have to read it for a couple characters.
Yeah,
We'll start with Scout. And let me see here. So Scout, no context. Scout is the talent scout for the big company.
Okay.
So for the Universal, he's the guy going out trying to find new dreamers, right? So he goes and he tries to get this one guy to sign up, but it turns out his son has really profitable dreams, but he's not legal to dream yet. He's 16, you can't dream until you're 18. So he starts claiming this kid's dreams as his own. What I'm gonna have you read here with Holly is just his first 2 pages. This is when Scout is kind of taken off and he's with a talk show host, and she's not asking him the right questions, and he's getting real full of himself at this point. Thinks he's the shit. So this is just going to be a quick little taste of Scout. We'll have you read different ones. So, talk show, you are Scout, she's Betty. Smarm, think Smarm with Scout, if you can.
We've never done this one, did we?
We have not done this one yet. 'Cause it might like come in mid-scene, but it'll be enough. So he kind of takes over the role for her and starts kind of mimicking her too.
Okay. I must confess, Betty, I'm quite disappointed with your line of questioning. They aren't to the caliber that I would have expected coming into this show.
Sorry, these questions seem like...
Questions your writing staff wrote for you. Hey, I'm not knocking your writing staff. You obviously need one. They're vital. You being the looks, and them being the brains and the operation of it all. Let me give you a hand there. How about something a little more interesting and telling of my character, my value? How about, do tell us, Scout, where did you lose your virginity? Why, Betty, what a wonderful question. On my first best friend's trampoline in his backyard with his sister. He wasn't there, he was inside sleeping after I kicked his ass at some Genesis. Oh, Scout, this is so fascinating. And such a titillating story. I wish it was me you boned as a preteen. Betty dear, I know you do, and it makes me feel sorry for you. This is ridiculous. My honor is at stake here. Have you no shame, sir? Can we cut? Let's... No need. Let's just cut to the shot of me walking out. Here's some insight into me for you, Crutch, right? You spoiled brat! You'll never work in this town again, you see? I think I missed some of the stage direction there.
And
That's it? Good, because we've done that one before. I wanted a little flavor of it. Sorry, Holly, I thought the talk show at least spoke one more time than that.
That's fine.
My apologies.
It's good you had someone to go off.
What do you think, Scott?
Um,
What should we do next?
I like Scout.